Eric and Will are
The Average Podcast.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Average Podcast with our second episode. We are excited. We have learned from our previous mistakes and interruptions, and we are ready to go. So, how's it going, everybody? How's everyone's
What's up, guys?
doing?
It's good. It's going.
Yo, what's up, dude?
Great day, actually.
It's really pleasant
Good.
out.
It was a beautiful weekend out for where we live. It was the first time everyone actually got to go out. It's been a rough winter. It was cold, so I enjoyed the weekend.
Oh yeah,
But
it's
this
70
weekend-
too.
Oh yeah, dude, it was gorgeous. But this weekend, Will was fortunate enough to go to a Nintendo Switch event. I was super jealous because I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy, so even Facebook Live it. I mean, it was a serious
I did
event.
see. I saw that.
I tried, but I forgot to wear a pocketed shirt, so I couldn't like stick it in my shirt pocket and like
Oh,
because I played Splatoon 2. I got to play Breath of the Wild. I got to play the intro for that.
I am so jealous. The
The
game.
fucking
Just,
punching game.
oh yeah, with the extendy arms. I don't remember what it's called.
I think it's just called Arms.
Arms. Yeah,
Yeah.
go figure. I can't think of the name Arms.
It seems really stupid, but it's really fun. Like even as someone who like wouldn't like if no one like if you don't play video games, like this is just a fun one that everyone can get into.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo's pretty good for that, though, when it comes to making fun all-around games you could play. They've really kept that aspect of the get at your buddy's couch and all get together and play. Like, Smash Bros. Is definitely notorious for that, you know? It's one of those everyone gets to participate. They keep that
Hey.
true essence of that.
Hey, Will, how was the when you were there? How was like recording it? Like I saw you posted something like you couldn't post more than 10
Yeah.
minutes or something like that.
They had guidelines for how much content you could post. Like
Really?
yeah, so I played like the weirdest one was Sonic Mania. You got to play 2 demo levels of that, but
What
which-
is Sonic Mania?
It's like a throwback to the original Sonic like Genesis games. So like Sonic 1 and 2.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a collector's edition for like $60 that's coming out, and it's like you get like a fake Sonic Mania like like a Genesis cartridge. So it's
Ooh.
cool. It's like the old retro style Sonic, just the side scrolling, jump up and down.
Nice.
Updated
it-
graphics?
It's basically like it's still like the pixels, like a 16-bit, but it's like an HD 16-bit, you know?
Okay, I know what
Where
you
like
mean.
it wouldn't look weird on a full screen. But they had really, really strict recording times for Sonic Mania. You could only show 5 minutes of footage, and you couldn't show any menu stuff. Only actual gameplay.
I did not realize it was that strict, but that makes sense because your live videos were like really short, but they were, that makes a lot
Yeah.
more sense now.
Yeah.
Is it the reason they don't want to spoil too much content for people who are going, or is that who
Well, they
weren't
don't
there?
want like leaks to come out because like the stuff that I played with Breath of the Wild hasn't been released to like the general public.
Oh, oh my god! On the topic of being more fucking jealous, did you enjoy it? Because I am so excited to go get that game.
Yes. Like take Skyrim and then give it all of the good lore of Legend of Zelda and then like amp up the storytelling and then all of the gameplay and stuff. I only got to fight like a few bokoblins. But I think the coolest feature now is you can shield surf down hills.
That's pretty cool.
So
There's a lot of cool features to that game from what I've seen of gameplay already,
Mhm.
like super interactive wilderness. Like if you've got people on top of a cliff, you ambush them with boulders and just catch them unexpected.
There's like a sneak thing. Like I snuck up behind a bokoblin and just like fucking I stabbed him like in the back.
So for people who don't really know what this is like is this like a Nintendo like console? Is it like a how I explain to the
Oh, okay, yeah. So the Nintendo Switch is the next like Nintendo home console. It's like
Okay.
it's like they're cross between
is it like a 3DS or something like console
like
version?
like a
the Wii
3DS
U.
and the Wii U gamepad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can play it by docking it, and it'll play on your TV at full 1080p 60 FPS.
Damn.
Or you can take it out of the dock and use it like as an on-the-go portable game system, and you can take the handlebars off
That's
and
pretty
play
cool.
them like normal. But it's a really interesting concept.
Yeah,
How
that's-
was the new Mario game? Did you get to play any of that?
No, there was some extra demo footage that I'm not supposed to talk about. Unfortunately. So
some top classified stuff over here.
yeah, some stuff they didn't want like people taking pictures of. And
they
stuff
they
like that.
take you in a room and they were like,
Give you a
All right,
briefing.
if you tell anybody about this product,
Did you have to sign papers or no?
No, you didn't have to. It was basically by going there. It was basically like a formal agreement that you're gonna follow all of their guidelines.
right? It makes sense.
Okay, well, good. Well, it comes out, for anybody who's curious, it comes out March 3rd, and it is only $300. I would strongly recommend it. I'm broke,
Not
so
bad.
I can't buy it,
Yeah.
but, it's going to be a good console. I mean, I think... I don't
Just need
have
more
the right-
games.
Yeah, no, they have a strong...
They have a really
they have a
strong
strong
lineup
opening.
so far.
yeah.
They're also
Oh,
porting GameCube games to the new
I was gonna
console.
say,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, there
Could you
you
play
go.
other stuff?
Yeah,
To it? Other
I played the revamped version of Mario Kart 8, which was just like Mario Kart 8 that came out on the Wii U, but like smoother, you know.
right.
I played Disgaea, which is like an anime Fire Emblem game,
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
good...
which is really fun.
What's like your most favorite? What was the best game you played there? Then how about that? Or most anticipated game?
I
Breath of...
other than like putting Legend of Zelda out because it's like that's like an obvious one. I really liked Sonic Mania, and
Okay, Sonic Mania.
yeah, I was a big fan of like the older Sonic games and stuff like that, and this is one that's like for those people, the people who played like the old Sonic games where it's a side-scrolling. Your goal is to just go fast.
Gotta go fast. Will, do you think this will be more successful? Well, I personally think it will be, but at launch, you think it's going to be much more successful than the Wii U? Because, I mean, coming from two Wii U owners, we know the content on that console was pretty good, but the marketing was just shit. I mean, nobody knew what a Wii U was. They had to come over and play like Smash Bros. With me to even know what the concept of the Wii U was.
Right. So what I've been reading online with it is the pre-order sales. If the pre-order trend continues, into like standard sales goals, they're pushing for 50 million units sold by 2019, I think.
Wow. Okay.
So I think it will definitely outsell the Wii U, hands down, especially with the promised lineup and Nintendo going and saying that they want to focus back on their core classics and bring those back to a new world, like the new world of gamers.
Good. Okay. I mean, I am so excited for it. That's definitely a console. The Switch, like, trust me, Wii U had its props. So for those who don't know, the Wii U is the previous console to the Switch. So just for that background information, both Will and I got it. And honestly, the one game that I mean, I still play it, but the only thing is Smash Bros. Like, I'm really excited for the Switch because it's a breath, of fresh air for Nintendo fans returning or new people trying to get into that franchise of, those
Mhm.
Yeah,
kinds of games.
Smash was fun. We used to play that all the
Yeah.
time.
There's
And I'm
another-
rooting for the Switch too.
There's
What's that?
gonna be another Smash game coming out, done by Capcom again, so it'll be a lot like Smash
Oh,
4
man.
coming out on
Yeah,
the
when's
Switch
that-
too.
Is that way later in the lineup though?
There's nothing on it right now, but it's in development. So
Yeah.
When
I mean,
when they first announced the Switch, sorry to interrupt, Capcom had said that they wanted Smash to come out close to the launch of the Switch, so I would say probably E3 is when we'll see something.
that's a great prediction. That is, you'll probably see some sort of teaser of, Mario, Link, Yoshi, and then your new character, Splatoon, fucking Inklings.
I hope there's Inklings.
Should have been in the other Smash, but that's okay. That's just my biased opinion.
It's whatever. We're
Yeah.
over it.
Splatoon 2 should be fun.
Whatever
Did
you like,
Did you say you played Splatoon 2 or no?
I did. I played a demo version. Or no, in early development. They said you can't call it a demo version. Because
Oh,
it is not a demo.
oops.
It is an early development whatever.
There's still work to be done. No, I
Yeah.
understand that. Cool.
And
Good
it's, I mean,
stuff.
it's pretty much the same. They refined the skills of it. They added some new weapons. It's pretty similar to Splatoon if you ever played that one, which is like Nintendo's soft-core shooter. It's paint-based.
Yeah. It's a fun shooter though. I mean, for like, that's definitely the for everyone type game. So
Yeah.
you don't want your kiddos going on a Call of Duty lobby getting called a bunch of racial slurs and other fun things. So Splatoon definitely helps out in that aspect. Fun shooter, pretty much for everyone. You can't get called any sort of names on there because I don't think they don't
There's
have
no
voice.
chat.
Yeah, exactly. So you're safe from the cuckery. So
That's good for you, Vinny. So you don't get roasted on there.
get reamed. I don't want to be the plum of the week on an online feature.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know if you already are in real life. So
Oh well.
Did you
So,
have any other questions about it?
No, man. I think I'm covered. I'm just jealous you win. I wish I could have gone with you.
Yeah, I tried to get you another ticket, but I couldn't get one, unfortunately.
wait, so when was that again?
That
I
was
forgot.
this past Friday.
Okay.
So like the 18th, I think it was.
Yeah. So I have a story. So when Will, this is
Switching gears here.
yeah, I have a,
We're,
a funny.
Switch. Put in a click noise. Me later when I edit this.
Oh my god. So
Are you gonna explain it? Are you gonna explain it, or
yeah, I will. I'll get into it. So
Alright.
I have
there you go?
this friend at college.
Wait, why
And
was I brought up for this?
Yeah.
No, because I said speaking of Friday, while you were
Oh.
off doing things, yeah, I
Oh.
was leading into something else. My story.
My bad.
So I have this friend at college, and for his namesake, so he doesn't get just reamed, we're gonna call him Bobby Salami. That is his
I like
name.
that. Bobby Salami.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm
I
ready.
was partaking. So I've been sober for 2 months. I was dealing with some gallbladder issues, right? So this was the first weekend I was able to go back out and drink, right?
Oh God.
So I wasn't doing too hot. So I woke up very early in the morning to get sick. Right? So I'm at my door and I was in the bathroom and it's 3 a.m, so I didn't think anyone was up. And I hear a loud rattle on the knob. I'm like, oh shit.
You should explain your arrangement of where you sleep.
Oh, I live in a chapter house. I'm in a fraternity. So there's like 11 other guys there, but it was 3 a.m, so I didn't think much that anybody would be up at that time. And there was a loud rattle on the fucking door, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm hunched over this toilet and I kind of look over and ignore it. And I hear, hello? I'm like, oh god. I'm like, yeah. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm getting sick. Can I have my peace? And he was just standing there, and I could tell, so I felt really uncomfortable. So I didn't get the chance to get sick in my own fucking bathroom. So I get up and I walk out. I'm like, what are you doing up? He goes, well,
Is that actually how he sounds like?
kind of. That's my voice for him.
That's pretty good.
That's a good
Well,
one. I like it.
I've been up thinking. I'm like, what are you thinking about, dude? It's 3 a.m. Go to bed. He goes, I can't sleep. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go get sick because now I feel kind of off. So I was disturbed, and I had to go throw up out the window of my fucking house because I didn't even get the benefit of a toilet. And he stood there, watched me the entire time. It felt like you never know how uncomfortable it is. You're in your own house, and you have to have someone watch you at just a very degrading moment of your life.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah, I suppose, but just it's just the situation
With Bobby
guess.
Salami.
with Bobby Salami. Yes.
So he just stood around and like watched you throw up for like an hour or what?
Not an hour. It was like 5 minutes, and then I was all welly-eyed, and then I looked at him. I said, "Go to bed." He turned and just pranced down the fucking way, and then
Did he clean you up?
no. And then I woke up and I told my roommate about it. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And he's like, "Why was that a thing?" I'm like, "I have no idea, dude."
That sounds like you had a pretty good weekend to me.
It's a fun weekend. It's good to be back on the saddle, but my
Yeah.
body just shook. I mean, for
How
lack
was
of
that? How was 2 months of being sober?
being sober for 2 months was good. I felt a lot more healthy.
Sounds like you've been drinking every day like the past 2 months.
Getting off the wagon for 2 months was a
Getting
good
off-
deal, but I'm back on and I'm stronger than ever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad to say when your gallbladder's fucked up at 24.
All right, everybody. Vinny is in college, so you're not an alcoholic if you're in college, right?
That's the rule.
Despite my parents would argue otherwise, but that's just caring parents. So that's
I could just hear your parents right now. Oh, Vinny.
I get a phone call.
Mom, I'm in the
Wild.
hospital again.
Bobby Salami.
I get a phone call from Lee. He's like, Vince, what the fuck? Every
You're
time I
crazy. You're crazy, guys. You're fucking crazy. Every
Kids
time
are
I see that.
crazy.
I'll
You guys
tell a
need to
good
slow down.
I'll tell him a good Lee story too. So
Oh,
last
yeah.
night,
Let's
this
get a
is
Lee
good.
story.
Okay, so more personal life about Vince. So last night we were having a bonfire and I was back behind a shed getting wood and I stepped right on a plank that had a fucking nail in it. Right? I stepped right on it and I was like, oh my god! And I looked, it was rusty. So I called my parents last night and my dad. I specifically made sure I was on the phone with my mom because she's not a very critical thinker. She's like, okay, this is what you should do. So she had me on speaker, and my dad hears I stepped on a rusty nail. He goes, this is the shit I have to pay for. Your fucking hospital trips, your fucking shots. Vince, you need to be aware of your surroundings. He's not even on the phone with me. He's just yelling at me from the distance.
Oh,
Just
of
going
course.
up and down. he's like, God damn it, be more careful. He's like, go get that fucking tetanus shot. If you get tetanus, I mean, up and down. Just once again, the caring.
I can just picture your dad doing something like that too. Just an old
Yeah,
hairy
he-
man.
Well, he's gonna be
Walking
like
around the
pulling
house.
back his hair, like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, Vince?
Yeah.
You guys know him better than anybody, so I mean, yeah, you know that. Good stuff. Yeah, that's small insight of my life. 2 small stories to share for everyone.
So in transition, I guess we'll get to the roast of the week.
Time for
Well, it's time for the roast of the week, huh?
It's that time of the weekend, boys, where we
roast of the week.
The roast of the week this week is Valentine's Day, everyone. For me personally, since I'm always single on Valentine's Day, I absolutely hate the holiday. If we even, I just consider it like a bullshit day where people just remember they're in relationships because they forgot about it all this, the whole year. They're like, oh man, I forgot I've been dating you this whole year. Here's some flowers and some chocolate.
So you're saying that guys should be celebrating that every day?
Well, I don't get why we,
I mean, I could see it.
we have anniversaries, which is already, a celebration of your relationship. Why do we need like 4 holidays? Because you also have Christmas, you have things. These are all, holidays or like celebrations. Why do we need like this Hallmark holiday to go out and pay for more expensive food or, stupid services?
Yeah,
That's
but if there wasn't a day that celebrated love, someone would already have thought of it. You know what I mean? Even if it wasn't Valentine's Day, it
yeah,
would be
Hallmark.
something else.
Yeah, Hallmark did think of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
Okay, well, there you go.
I mean, it
No.
goes back. It goes back to like I don't remember this. It's Saint Valentine. I
Yeah,
don't know the
Valentine's.
full story, but it started off as like a religious holiday,
Like Britain or something.
probably.
Somewhere.
No.
Probably like the
Jesus
Church of England or something. I'm not.
No. Listen, this is
Do
the story
you
of
have it?
Explain.
Valentine's Day. Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, explain it.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Valentine's Day is to remember Saint Valentine. So to make a long story short, in lieu of everyone listening, it's associated with Saint Valentine of Rome, and he was imprisoned for weddings for soldiers who couldn't marry, for basically messing around with the Christian belief and stuff like that. So he was persecuted underneath the Roman Empire, and according to it, he was fucking with the jailer's daughter. So he was before his execution, he wrote a letter to the guy's daughter and signed it "Your Valentine" as a farewell because of his love. Well, I mean, he was
Okay, and that
boning the
was-
jailer's daughter, so one, he kind of shot himself in the foot.
And that was on February 14th, or
So you celebrate in lieu of this guy's sacrifice for messing
Okay.
around with someone's daughter. Valentine's.
Lovely.
Well,
so
when
it's
you
even more
explain it
reason
like
to hate this holiday.
Yeah.
That is, yeah, and it's associated with, romance and love and affection and greeting cards from your local Hallmark. But
You know,
I can see why you would hate it. Now I get your point of view there, because when I was single, you're right, I hated it too. I mean, there was no need for this. Like in high school, you'd see girls walking around with like obnoxiously large balloons and
big
candies, and
bears.
yeah, and that was. I was like always like this, not really disgusted at it, but I was just like, why you got to do this at school? There's a time and place for this, you
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
That I could see that side of point, but I think if you're with somebody that, I mean, I feel like if you're with the right person, then it can be not so much of a hallmark, pencil goody goody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I mean-
I thought I had a great Valentine's Day. I don't know about you, Vinny. Because
I sure did. Me and my girlfriend went to a steakhouse, courtesy of one of my fraternity brothers.
yeah.
I
His
just hear
plans fell
spending
through,
money.
so I picked up on his plans, which
I
was
watched
cool.
10 hours of anime.
I watched
that
how
sounds
Harry
about right.
met Sally and slept for 12 hours.
That sounds about right too.
It's not bad.
Actually, we tried ordering a pizza that would they would shape it like a heart, and they wouldn't do it for us.
That's such a gimmick, though. Like, do you have to pay extra
Exactly
for
my
that?
Do you have
That-
to- yeah, do you have
that's
to
why I
pay
hate
extra
this
for it?
holiday.
No, it's like $9-10. It was like a personal pizza, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna get one of those, and yeah,
you
and
get
then
less
they were like,
pizza. You get literally less pizza.
oh, I
have
mean, we
it,
were gonna
like,
get a second
heart
pizza as
shaped.
well. It was gonna be just like, come on
It's
now.
all about the money.
You could have just
Sir.
got like one large pizza and then been fine. You need to
That's what we
get,
ended up
like-
doing. Yeah, I know, but I still called and asked. I'm like, come on, it's fun, like
It's
Whatever the
Valentine's Day.
I don't care, man.
Well, in my opinion, coming from the aspect of celebrating, I've celebrated Valentine's Day single, and I've celebrated
Yeah.
Valentine's Day
When
with
was
a
the
girl.
last time you celebrated Valentine's Day single?
High school. So what
So
I
how many
did,
years ago?
Four,
a
three?
couple six.
Oh, okay. So like freshman year.
college
like
is
freshman
paying
year of
off.
high school.
Yeah, how many years ago? Come on,
That
what
Western
year?
education. I think the last time I celebrated it with
Were you a
when I was
freshman?
single- No, I think it was my sophomore junior year of.
Okay, so
high
a
school.
substantially large amount of time, probably like
Yes.
6
It's been a
years.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I mean, from the relationship aspect, it's always nice. Okay, I feel like so you could be that good boyfriend who's like, okay, Valentine's Day planned. Let's go out. Let's dress up. Let's
Yeah.
get nice. It's good. It's a good excuse to go on a date, take your girlfriend out, appreciate why you guys love each other,
Right.
whatever it may be. But then there's the other side of it to the cheap boyfriend. He's like, this is a mandatory, cash fucking holiday. Like, why do I have to dish out on this holiday if we appreciate
Yes.
everything
That would
else
be Chris
going
and I,
on?
yes.
Yeah, I can see you guys' side of that too.
You
But,
know,
like-
even when I was with someone, we didn't do anything but go to Steak and Shake for like a little bit. Like,
Well, that's your choice though, man. I mean,
But
like
they-
what I did, I celebrated Valentine's Day the weekend before because
That's
we
not a
knew
good
that
idea.
on Valentine's Day it was gonna be all uppriced and everything. And then on Valentine's Day, I just came over with some flowers, some chocolate, watched a movie or two.
So,
and
you
yeah,
spent
nice.
money twice.
No, who cares about
I
the money, dude?
want to be the one who's the Valentine is spent on. I hate
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
It's always the.
I agree
like,
with that.
Guys are like, oh, I gotta get her flowers. I gotta get her this. I gotta get her that. And it's like, what does a guy get? Thanks for sticking around with me. I guess. Like, maybe I want some flowers. Maybe I want some chocolates.
I could give
Well,
you
then
the-
you tell your girlfriend that, and then she'll probably do it.
Date a dude.
I want to watch TV all day for Valentine's Day, sweetie. Okay, I guess we can do that. That's the response you'd get.
That's
Like,
Exactly what I want to do, though.
I want to stay
I know.
home in my underwear and watch anime for 10 hours. Can we just do that? Perfect. That's all I want.
And there you go. And then you found someone that's special for you, man, and right for you.
I mean,
also,
I
It
have
can
that
be
special
whatever you
person.
want, man. If
It
you don't
is
want
a
to spend
dog.
money, if Chris is feeling like he's being a little bit of a Jew and doesn't want to spend money, then then okay, man. Then you find a
I don't
girlfriend.
mind spending money on a girl, but come on, man. Like, why do I have to we had Christmas like 2 months ago. Gotta get more presents,
Alright,
and
well,
Okay, flowers are like $9,
That's true.
$10.
Flowers aren't that expensive.
and then you got we're gonna go out to dinner, and then we're gonna go get
You don't have
it's
to go
then
out
it's
to dinner.
drinks.
Yeah,
And
you don't
then-
have to go. I didn't go out to dinner. I mean, I went to dinner the weekend before that, but
Yeah, you went out to dinner then.
So you go to dinner. You go to dinner. You're gonna go to dinner with your girlfriend, no matter when. Hey,
Yeah.
when you're with your girlfriend, you're gonna go to dinner no matter
Yes,
what day it
that's
is,
true.
dude.
But
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to have a holiday. Hey, we're gonna go out to dinner, I guess tonight. Like it should be like, hey, it's that's a thing. Like it's
But
not
no,
like
we didn't really think of it like that. But that's my thing.
you just said you went out for Valentine's Day though. Like you did.
It
think
wasn't.
like
We
that.
went out for something different, but it was kind of than
okay.
celebrated for.
Like my family, like my mom, my dad, and my brother, we do a Valentine's Day family thing where we go out to dinner and like we kind of hang out and stuff. So I could kind of see the point of that though.
So we talked about perspective as Valentine's Day. So 2 of us have girlfriends and 2 of us, are single. Let's talk about the one friend.
Debate here, actually, more than a rose.
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, I was about to say since
I hate
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I know you do. Since Valentine's Day is getting the plum of the week, let's talk about people who on Valentine's Day are the fucking plums because of Valentine's
I
Day.
could
would
say
be-
they should get that. Yeah.
Would that be
So how about the one friend who recently got dumped, right? The one friend, everyone is out
Like
celebrating. They're at home
Yes.
the dump
And they have
on
to
Angry
Facebook
Valentine's Day?
status it.
Oh yeah.
angrily tweeting, "I
Yeah.
was so much more worth it." Like, just
Yeah.
the dust.
that is a little bit of much. Yeah.
And then
Or
all
the
of
one
her
people that are
friends-
always single every year and they always complain about it, but then they secretly wish they had a Valentine.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks for calling us out right now.
Yeah, I saw someone post is like, this is the first year I haven't had a Valentine's, and you know what? I'm a strong, independent woman, and I can't wait to settle down with a guy one day. And I'm like, oh God, give me a break.
I can't wait to settle down to a husband who comes home to me 3 nights a week drunk.
Oh my god!
That's a little dark.
Or,
My God.
Hey,
the
Will.
people who go to the gym and like fucking they paste the picture of their ex on the boxing bag and just go to town, like release all your
fucking gym do
animosity.
you go
I
to?
I've
You've never-
No, I've
No,
never
dude, that was definitely okay. No,
I
that
mean,
was
like,
definitely a thing on the news.
maybe
I don't
like
know.
Rocky
Drink
IV.
It's something that you're doing then, Vince, because I've never seen that happen before.
No,
What news do
dude,
you watch,
it's-
man? CNN?
Fake news. Hang on, I swear to God.
All right,
Oh,
that's
well-
pretty good. That's a pretty good plum of the week. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I'll give that the plum of the week too.
Valentine's
All
Day.
right.
Respective plum of the week. Fuck you, Saint Valentine.
All right, so we're gonna
Valentine's Day.
ready to take a quick break, and we'll
Sure.
get
Yeah.
right back to it.
It sounds good.
Cool.
All right, we'll be back.
All right,
in
that was
time.
cool, guys.
And guys, we are back. Right now, we're going to be talking about movies we have seen. I believe we're starting off with John Wick 2, right?
Oh
Or-
my God.
The John
Yeah.
Wick series is so good.
John Wick was a good movie, the first one. I haven't seen the second one, but
Same.
Dude. Okay.
it's as
so-
good as the first one.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it
it's
either.
better. I honestly think it's better than the first one. And to be quite honest, the John Wick series, so if you guys don't know, it's Keanu Reeves. He's leading in that role as John Wick, aka the Boogeyman. This film, seriously was so underrated. John Wick 1 especially. When I first watched it, I had no clue what it was. We rented it at a movie. Rented it, I don't even remember where.
Redbox.
Yeah,
Someplace,
thank you.
yeah.
Redbox, yeah. And Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
We were
Like, holy shit, where's that?
Going back a
Go.
few years.
Well, I'm in Macomb,
Same
so
place where that
honestly-
gym is.
Yeah, Jesus. Anyways, John Wick. I had no clue what that film was, right? And my buddy's like, it's a pretty good film. I mean, this pretty good was an understatement. This film was fucking fantastic. If you like action, if you like just complete badassery, John Wick is the ideal movie to go see. So, but
We are not
So-
sponsored by John Wick.
we
John Wick,
yeah,
please sponsor us.
without ruining plot, he is a hitman, but not just a hitman. They call him the Boogeyman because he is so notorious for being like this unkillable force. If you do not want your head, behind like his fucking, you don't want to be out on the hit. John Wick 2 was
Well, the synopsis is they steal his dog or something like that, and he
Kill his
wants to-
for
dog and steal his
number
car.
one.
That's number one.
yeah, number
Right,
one.
that's what I'm
They
talking
steal
about.
his car, and
his
can I go
puppy.
into plot without like ruining the movie? That's fine? Yeah.
The
So
synopsis, yeah, what it's about.
Yeah.
John Wick 2 opens up and he's getting back his car from the fucking first film.
Oh,
And
The Mustang, that nice ass Mustang.
yeah,
It
and
was
it
dope.
starts off with a chase and he catches one of the guys who he knows is responsible for stealing this car. And it opens up and the guy who was relatives with the guy from the previous film, the Russians, he's explaining to all these people, he's like, you guys don't understand, like my dumbass nephew killed John Wick's dog and stole his car and he's coming, we're fucked. Essentially, that's what he says. So John Wick comes, gets his car, and I mean from there the story itself, he gets his car, he talks to the guy, he literally kills everyone in the fucking warehouse, comes in, talks to the Russian guy, says we're at peace, and that's it. And this guy's like literally sitting there shitting himself, right? And then it leads into the stories because, following the plot. And how much more am I allowed to talk about without revealing too much?
You just
I mean,
don't
I'm
want
kind
to.
of-
You just don't want to like.
I
give
think that's
away,
pretty
the
good
twists and stuff.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if what you see in the trailers, he just then goes on a rampage and starts killing people. Like that's the whole movie.
But you're saying
It's-
it's better than the first one. Is what you're
It's
saying.
gun fu.
Yes, it is better than the first one. I mean,
I actually saw a thing on like Twitter or Facebook or something, and it was like Coyote Reeves, whatever his name is.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
was like running around like some like badass like military like course like with like a pistol and like friggin' assault rifle and shit, and he was actually like doing it like so
Yeah,
fast, like as if in the movie, right? Because all the
If
training
you-
he went through.
yeah,
Yeah,
and if you saw the movie, you would understand why like he was training to that caliber, because everything in that movie was so like beautifully done. Like his movements are so crisp and precise when he does his kills. Like it's unbelievable.
Cinematography's
there-
good.
Yes, unbelievable. The one funny
Oh.
thing was though, like when it came to hand-to-hand combat, sometimes it felt like sometimes more parkour than actual like disarming people. Like he's every time he took someone out, there was always like a body roll. Like he always rolled over them or rolled into them or something just like that involved some sort of tumbling. That was my only like pet peeve where I don't know. That was it though. Movie's phenomenal. I would definitely recommend seeing John Wick 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris, do you want to talk about any movie you've seen recently?
The other than How Harry Met Sally, which is a phenomenal movie.
Not
I
your
watched,
alone time on Valentine's Day. Come
Yeah, I watched 13 Hours. That that Michael Bay Benghazi movie that came out last year for the first time. Phenomenal movie, probably Michael Bay's best movie. If you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty tense. John Krasinski from The Office is in it. It's a honestly, I recommend it to anybody. It's like if you like Lone Survivor.
It's on Amazon
Or,
Prime, you said, right?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, so just give it a watch. It's pretty good.
Right.
And-
I saw it, or I didn't see it, but I saw like trailers for it and stuff, and it interested me.
It was
But-
good.
I was a little skeptical because of Michael Bay. And
I forgot he was directing it. Other than that, like I said, that there's this one shot in it, and like all the guys are sitting around working out shirtless, and I'm like, all right, it's pretty
It's pretty
You're into
Top
it?
Gun.
it's pretty Top Gun. And then he does a close up of their abs and like all sweaty and them
my
all working
God.
out, and I'm like,
Pretty pain and
wait a
gain.
second, who directed this movie? Like you could tell like the saturation was off and everything. I'm like, oh, it's a Michael Bay film. Like that was the only real time I was really like, that's a Michael Bay film. It was because it was pretty gay.
I also love that movie. Dude, 13 Hours was pretty cool. I enjoyed that movie as well. It was pretty cool. No, if you guys don't know what it's about the Benghazi, the ex-military contractors who are in Benghazi and how they have to provide security for
The American Embassy.
yes, the ambassador in Libya and all that stuff and kind of the drama behind that. Good movie.
Good movie.
Great
good
movie. Now, Eric, have you seen anything lately, or Will?
I mean, I saw Nocturnal Animals. It came out last year, like towards the end of last year, and whoa, I was blown away at the writing of that movie. It's actually directed by Tom Ford, who was like, he's only made one movie previously. It was not even movies. He does like fashion. He doesn't even like. He's done one movie with A Single Man in 2009, which was like it was both an Oscar-nominated movie. So like when this movie came out, I was like, okay, It's got Jake Gyllenhaal. It's got Amy Adams.
Oh,
What else
yeah.
can be wrong with this movie? You know what I mean? But basically, what it was about was they were together at one point, and when they were in college, and she left him for some other guy or whatever, and well, they had well, I won't spoil the whole movie, but they were trying to have a kid, and he found out all this shit about her, and basically he broke her heart, or she broke his heart. So then he ends up writing this book, and he names it Nocturnal Animals because he used to call Amy Adams' character a nocturnal animal. So he wrote this book, right, and he sends it to her, and she reads it, and she sees like this crazy story, and I won't really go into too much of what it's about, but definitely recommend go seeing that movie, and you'll get your money's worth of it, because I was like, holy fuck, the whole movie, and I was like, I need more. It's one of those movies like where you kind of like think about it the whole time, but like you kind of put the pieces together, and towards the end of the movie, you're, like I said, you're left wanting more, and it's worth the $8 or whatever the hell it is to see a movie now and day. Well, it's actually coming to Vudu, if you have Vudu, on actually tomorrow, the 21st. So
Oh,
if you
nice.
have Vudu, I would definitely recommend renting it. Yeah.
Hipster with voodoo, Jesus.
Hell
And
yeah, dude.
Will, have you seen anything lately?
I have not. I've been trying to catch up on the top animes
Anime.
of 2016. Yeah.
Because
much.
that's what you did on Valentine's Day,
Yeah,
right?
so I've been catching up. I started watching this one called Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, and it's kind of like a steampunk Attack on Titan meets
Oh, boy.
Princess Mononoke style. So it's on Amazon Prime. It's very actiony, so it's a lot of fun.
Right.
It's really cool if you're into anime.
I
Attack
haven't
on
watched
Titan.
much. Yeah, I haven't watched much anime, but I have heard good things about some of the shows that are like
Mhm. Yeah, some of them are really good. Some of them are fan service.
right.
Oh, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
Especially.
Watched a
No,
few
it's-
of those. They're fun, but they're not. I don't want to talk about them.
So that's a pretty good way we can jump into our next topic of Oscars, because
Oh,
that's
yes.
coming up Sunday,
Oh, boy.
and I'm very excited for that. I don't know about you guys, so let's get into that topic.
Super excited, of course.
Yeah,
You
there's,
wanna
I mean,
talk
I'll
about-
watch for the few movies I like, but that's about it.
Yeah, I know La La Land's like nominated for all of them.
Everything. Yeah.
That,
You have that
15
one movie.
nominations.
You have that one movie every year that literally appears
Yeah.
in every fucking
Mhm.
category, no matter what, every category.
Well, it joined the ranks of like Titanic, I think, for 14 nominations.
Oh,
Wow.
So
That's
it's
cool.
like, yeah, it's a lot. I mean, Titanic, had it's like it tied with Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Ben-Hur for most wins, which was 11. And Leonardo DiCaprio should have won that year, and he didn't, so it could have been 12.
Don't
So,
even get me started on Leo. Come on now.
But, yeah,
Should have
so
won.
it-
Should have won.
Should have won a
But
lot of
there's-
times.
even like La La Land is nominated a lot. But let's get into some of the the bigger nominations the nominations that we kind of want to talk about.
So we'll start with like supporting actors.
Are we just gonna start?
You want to do some? We're gonna start there.
Do supporting actors and then
It's-
move on to different stuff.
He just wants
and
to
then
talk
you
about
guys-
nocturnal animals some more.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do.
All right.
So obviously you guys know my vote. But anyways, we guys talk about him.
Why don't
Well,
we just start with Best Picture and just go down the list?
Okay. We'll
Best
start
Picture?
with the big one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why not?
Because we all know who's gonna win. It's La La
It's
Land.
gonna be La La Land.
It is La La Land. Although I did want to see Arrival. I don't know if anyone else saw Arrival.
No, it's gonna
I saw Hell or High Water. I did see that movie. I thought it was okay. It was good, but I don't think nothing will touch La La Land.
No.
Actually, what I heard is Moonlight, the biopic, is gonna
Yeah.
probably give it a run for its money, if not Manchester by the Sea. But Moonlight did win Best
Who is
Drama.
Moonlight. Who's the biopic of?
It's just some African kid, to be honest. It's like
Yeah,
it's
I can't
okay.
remember
So
the
it's,
story.
it's a sorry, not a biopic, but a coming of a coming of
That's
age
cool.
film. Yeah, and
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
And-
about someone like
What's the movie where like the kid gets lost in the train? Is that Lion, where the kid
Yeah,
gets
that's
lost in
Lion.
the train?
I
Yeah,
haven't
it's
seen
Lion.
Lion.
that's
I've
definitely
never,
lying.
never
But
even heard of it.
Moonlight won for the Golden Globe for Best Drama.
I
So
saw the-
I honestly think it could sneak in La La Land. So that's bold prediction. Moonlight, safe bet, La La Land.
All right, so then we'll do
Uh,
actor.
Yeah.
Down to actor.
Okay.
Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling.
No, I honestly don't
Yeah.
think Ryan Gosling will win this one. I think it's going to go to Casey Affleck.
Really?
For Manchester by the Sea, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I am going with Casey Affleck.
I really think it's going to be Andrew Garfield in Hacksaw Ridge because that was phenomenal.
Oh my God, yeah. I don't even know how
Wow.
to mention that.
Good
Jesus.
prediction.
Yeah, Hacksaw Ridge is also up for Best Picture. I doubt it'll win
No,
because
it won't
war
win.
movies have to be better than Saving Private
Phenomenal.
Ryan to win now.
Yeah.
Saving Private Ryan didn't even win.
Right.
And it's set the
here's the
bar
problem.
pretty high. Though.
Yeah.
Hollywood doesn't like Mel Gibson, so I don't think
that is
Hacksaw Ridge is gonna win.
It was see the thing is
Sure.
it was a phenomenal movie and it was really good. I mean, I'm a little biased because I really love like World
The
War
war
II
movies.
history picks, but honestly, I really think Andrew Garfield did a fantastic job. I think he's got a decent shot. It's
Yeah, he
probably
does.
going to be Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
But-
Ryan Gosling's got
Oh wow, so we got 2 Ryan Goslings. I could see Denzel Washington coming in for Fences. He's a veteran, always good.
Casey Affleck, bro.
I
People
could
do
see him
love
coming in, Denzel.
Washington.
I'm saying safe bet Casey, bold prediction Denzel.
Okay.
I didn't
Move
even
to
know
actress.
Viggo Mortensen was still acting after Lord of the Rings. I thought that just set him up and he's just done.
He's done. They just nominated him for some bullshit.
Here we go. We're
Actress.
going with the overrated Meryl Streep.
Emma Stone.
You think I think Emma Stone's gonna win it?
It's
That's
Really?
the
no,
prediction.
it's gonna be Meryl
What about-
Streep.
What about Natalie Portman and Jackie? I mean, I know.
That's my bold prediction.
Okay,
She-
I'll agree with that on the bold prediction because everyone who's went and saw that movie said like she played, that role almost to the T of who
Yep, that's my
Jackie
bold
was,
prediction.
So
People
okay.
were complaining about her accent, but she had the accent perfect. Like linguists even were like praising how
Natalie
accurate
Portman.
it was. Yeah,
Portman.
And that could give
She's
her
a
that
good
tipping
actress.
point.
I think she could
But-
get the dark horse victory, but I'm still going with Meryl Streep.
Yeah, after her speech at
because.
Golden Globes, and because it's
She-
Meryl Streep,
She just
sticking to
shit on
Trump.
Donald Trump, and she's
Yeah.
Meryl Streep.
Now,
That's
I
pretty
think the
much it.
biggest snub.
I'm sure it could be like some political statement,
She'll give one if she wins. That's for
if
sure.
she wins.
Absolutely.
It'll be something. It'll be some tie back to her Golden Globe speech, and everyone's gonna be like, I don't
Yeah.
care.
I don't get it, or I don't get it. What the
Yeah.
hell are you talking about?
Amy Adams should have been nominated. That's all I'm gonna say for that one.
For Arrival?
Yeah, for Arrival, she could have. She's always
Yeah, probably
phenomenal.
over Isabel Huppert or whatever.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
safe bet. Emma Stone. Bold prediction. Natalie Portman. That's for me.
I would agree with that.
Your safe
That's not-
bet's Emma Stone. You're not gonna safe bet the veteran Meryl Streep.
No, I can't safe bet her because she's been nominated 20 times, and I know she's won. I think like 4 or 5,
Yeah.
but
She's a good actress, but
she's
I
a
think
good.
Emma
But there's times
Yeah.
where like there's movies like this movie like Julia and Julie or whatever, where it was god awful, and she was still nominated. It's like the hell.
Because she
Just
gives
for
a
being Meryl Streep.
phenomenal performance. Regardless.
It was okay.
All right, we'll move on to actor in supporting role.
I know
This
is-
Eric's picking.
Okay,
this
All
one.
right, let's hear it, Eric.
Michael
Well-
Shannon.
Come on, it should be Aaron Taylor Johnson who won the Golden Globe, but Michael Shannon did do a great job in this movie as well. He biopicked this like cop detective. I don't even know what he was. He was private investigator. He was all different sorts of things in the movie, but
Wore a
yeah,
cowboy hat.
he did a great. He wore a cowboy hat, smoked cigars.
Perfect. That's all you
He's a
need.
man.
Perfect. So Eric's prediction
My
is
pick.
Michael Shannon. I'm going with Dave or
It's Dev.
Patel. Dev
Dev
Patel
From
as
Lion.
safe bet.
That's a good movie.
Bold is whatever that guy's name is, Mashallah Ali in Moonlight.
Moonlight.
Mahershala
he's a-
Ali.
Yeah, thank you. He's a really good actor, so I could really see him coming in with the upset. But those are my predictions for that.
I'm gonna
I'll
go
go
with
with
Jeff
Dave.
Bridges just cause.
It's Jeff Bridges, dude. I love Jeff Bridges.
That movie was. I
I'll go
didn't
with-
like him in that movie at all, but
Eric for his boy Michael Shannon as the
Yeah.
cowboy detective deputy men of men, whatever the hell he played.
Men of Men.
Man
Yes.
of Man, he was okay. Michael Shannon's just a good actor, no matter what
Yeah,
movie
no,
is.
he
I'm just
really
saying.
is. He's a great
Yeah, he
actor.
is.
All right, actress in supporting role.
Here we
Go
go.
on to that.
Viola Davis.
Viola
Yep.
Davis.
It's Viola Davis. All
Yeah,
the way.
or maybe Naomi Harris.
Viola
Moonlight.
Davis. Michelle
I would-
Williams, bold prediction.
No, I'd
Michelle
say
Williams, no.
Octavia Spencer as the bold prediction. Viola
Yeah.
Davis.
You know what? I could agree with that. You know what? I'll go with that, Vince.
Did anyone see Hidden Figures?
No, I did not.
No.
I kind of wanted to see it, but it seemed
I
like
wanna
one of
see
those
it.
movies that was just like,
Oscar bait?
look at us, yeah, we're doing it just to do it because we're
Yep.
strong, independent women, which is fine. I mean,
Oh, it's a very good thing to know. It's a
Yeah.
very good piece of history that no one ever talked about. That three important key parts of the moon landing were three black women.
yeah,
That's massive, including in the time of civil rights.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's a big deal. I don't know, but like I said, I didn't see it. I don't know how the acting is gonna be in it. All
Well,
I know
I
is the guy from Big Bang Theory is in there, so it can't be that great.
Well, Octavia Spencer is a pretty good actor in most of her films, so like I could definitely see. I haven't seen the film either, so I'll admit to that, you know. But she usually kills her roles in movies, in my opinion. So
Mhm.
we're gonna say for this, Viola Davis, safe bet. Octavia Spencer is the bold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, animated feature film.
Yeet, Zootopia, boy.
Zootopia.
I
Kubo,
love
Zootopia.
Zootopia.
Kubo and the
I
Two
think it's
Strings.
Really?
Ooh.
Okay.
Kubo and the Two Strings was really,
Why?
really good. It's a like I don't even know how to describe it because like when I watched it, it's one of those you need to watch more than once kind of deal to like fully
Okay.
appreciate it. It's amazing first run through, no doubt, but to like really get it because it's all claymation and stuff like that. So it's like frame by frame by frame, and it's beautiful and it's so well done, and the story
Oh.
is touching and it's very heartwarming. The Red Turtle is a French film. I don't know if anyone has seen it other than me.
I have not. I saw Mona, Kubo, and Zootopia. So
Okay.
This is
Um,
Zootopia.
So the Red Turtle is from a French company. I think it's French, but it's produced by Studio Ghibli, or it had some help from Studio Ghibli,
oh damn, that's some big influence.
and it's a completely silent film.
Oh wow.
So there's no
Like that.
talking, and it's
I think
wonderful.
it's Japanese.
Yes.
I think it's Japanese.
Yes. But it's a wonderful story. I don't think it'll win because it's like
No, it's definitely a French film.
Silent.
it's by a French company, but it's Studio Ghibli is Japanese, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Um
Yeah, I was talking about that. But I could see you where you get that point because
Yeah.
a lot of those movies that are like really underrated, I feel like
Yeah.
that could be snubbed to like in
Yeah.
that situation.
Zootopia.
I feel like
But yeah,
it was
Zootopia
Zootopia
nominated-
is Walt Disney, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
safe-
Zootopia will
safe bet.
probably win because it's a big hit and the kids love it, and it's a pretty
Right.
good movie.
It actually is a
Box
pretty
office.
good movie.
It's a good movie. I mean,
Zootopia, safe bet. The Red Turtle, you think might be the bold prediction?
I think
I'd
Red
say
Turtle would
Kubo.
be
Koopa.
Kubo
Really?
or Red
Okay.
Turtle. I'd say are the bolder predictions.
All right.
Red Turtle.
I said-
I really don't think Red Turtle will win, just because I think it's on there because it's so different. You know.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. It's good. It's good variation. All right, I'm just gonna touch on cinematography. Arrival. That's all I'm gonna say.
La,
That's gonna win.
La La Land.
Probably La La Land though.
All right, I'm just going with Arrival.
I'm just assuming it's gonna be La La Land.
Are we gonna do director now?
Yeah, directing.
Director.
Here we
Okay,
go.
Cool.
That's a good
all
one.
right.
Not Mel Gibson, so I'll
Nope,
say that.
nope.
Rip that one. I
Uh,
wanted
that one
to
out.
because it's so well done, but goodbye
prob-
Hacksaw Ridge. It's probably gonna
Yeah,
be La La Land.
Probably gonna be
yeah,
Damien.
Damien Chazelle is a phenomenal director.
He's a really good director.
If you haven't seen Whiplash, one of my favorite films of all time, in my opinion,
Yes.
is he directed that movie, and he should have won for that. So
Isn't
You know
that
what?
the Iron Man 2 villain?
wait, no.
Is J.K.
Yes,
Simmons
yes.
in La La Land?
I'm not sure. Yeah,
Everyone is in La La Land.
Whiplash is an
Like,
Iron Man villain.
That
Yeah.
guy has like a hard on for J.K. Simmons or something.
J.K. Simmons in Whiplash was phenomenal. So, yes,
And
I'm
then,
going to go with Damien Chazelle. Bold prediction. Dennis Villanueva for Arrival.
And then we'll do music, La La Land, music, La La Land.
We skipped
Wow.
we skipped costume design.
Do you want to
whatever.
talk about costume
I don't wanna
design?
talk-
Yes,
costume
I want to
design.
talk about it because Fantastic
Alright.
Beasts is nominated, and that was so wonderfully costumed. I think.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll go with that as well.
Or-
All right, you know
Foster
what? Fine.
Kid
I
gets
just was gonna
voted.
talk. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. It's dumb. Forget it.
We're past it.
We're past
Will,
it. All right,
did you see the short film Pearl? Just kidding.
film editing. I think I'm gonna go with either La La Land or Hacksaw Ridge.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
safe bet. La
Safe,
La
it's
Land.
safe bet. La La Land's pretty much.
Bold,
Yeah.
bold prediction. Hacksaw Ridge.
Let's talk about one that's not La La Land. Visual effects. We got Deepwater Horizon, Doctor Strange, Jungle Book, Kubo, or Rogue One.
Oh my god,
I'm
dude,
in
Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange. Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
By a
visual
long
effects?
shot.
I heard that
Oh.
was pretty crazy.
Even
Visual,
if
the
you
Jungle
don't
Book.
like
I don't.
superhero
Did you guys
movies-
see the Jungle
I
Book?
did. I did
Yeah,
see it,
Jungle
yeah.
Book was good. I enjoyed it, but Doctor
Pretty-
Strange, dude, just pushed the fucking boundaries of CGI.
Deepwater
right now.
Horizon also had phenomenal visual effects.
I felt
me
like
tell
I was
you.
on
They
a
had to blow
drug
up,
trip during
Really?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doctor Strange was
That's
great.
what I heard. That's what I heard.
Rogue One was very good too, including Carrie Fisher CGI'd like that. That was
Yeah,
actually
My-
pretty impressive.
My problem with it is Grand Moff Tarkin, well, Commander Tarkin at the time, does not look realistic. He doesn't have
Yeah.
like an appropriate like face glow, you know? Like his
Yeah.
face just looks weird.
It's flat.
Yeah.
So we'll do last for least. We'll do original screenplay, writing, and we got Hell or
so
High
you're
Water.
gonna go with
You got
La
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 Land
Land.
again?
Yep.
La La
Yeah, we're going
Land.
with La La Land.
Yeah,
Adapted
That's unfortunate.
screenplay.
we can do
Adapted
adapted.
screenplay. Fences. I'm going with Fences on
We're
this
gonna
one.
go with Fences.
Going with Fences.
I'm gonna say Moonlight for that one.
That's good. Good prediction. Sound mixing. 13 hours. The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi is nominated for sound mixing. Everybody.
They got their own not one nomination.
They got one
There you go.
nomination, guys. Let me tell you. I told you it was
Not
a good
bad.
movie. And
It was a good movie.
it's not going to win. It's either going to be La La Land or Hacksaw Ridge.
We can talk about the only positive recognition Suicide Squad has gotten.
Wait, they have a recognition? Where?
Yes, makeup
They
and
actually nominated?
hairstyling. Yeah,
Wow.
makeup and hairstyling.
That's
the only one.
It
That's it.
allowed every girl to think they were Harley Quinn, so no, they should not win.
I want
Pretty
Star
true.
Trek.
Your Halloween
To
was
win.
ruined thanks to that fucking guy.
A lot
Is
of
it
things
Zack
are ruined.
Snyder who directed that, right?
No.
No.
It wasn't him.
Too
Yeah,
many
it wasn't.
daddy's mom
Yeah,
kids.
isn't he
No,
doing all the
no.
DC movies?
No, he didn't do that one. He's doing what's it called? He's doing the Justice League. That's why he wasn't filming that one.
David Ayer was the director.
Yeah,
Suicide
what
Squad.
movies did he do? He did something else that was just
He did Training Day. Oh no, he wrote Training Day. He didn't direct it. End of Watch. He directed.
yes,
That
that's
one
what
was
he
good.
did.
Really good movie. That was a good movie. Which is a little shocking coming from that too.
This happens, man.
Just
I mean-
somebody takes a bad turn. He did
They're
Fury.
Fury.
Fury
Yes,
was
there it
Fury
is.
was really good.
Brad Pitt, the Shia LaBeouf. That was like Shia LaBeouf's last movie before he
Went insane.
sunk off. Yeah,
You know what? He's very talented, though. I think he's a very talented actor.
yeah. He
Shia
is
the
good.
Beef LaBeef.
Yeah.
LaBeouf.
I don't know.
Just do it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I really
God.
think he peaked in Holes.
It's just
Oh my god.
it's just funny that the tagline for Suicide Squad is "Worst Heroes Ever." Just
And it's like
With
the
wo-
worst movie.
worst
ever.
movie of the year.
All right, so that's episode 2.
That's pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, guys.
All right. So, if you enjoyed, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can follow us on Twitter for mentions of when we do recordings, when it gets posted. You can also check out, we're on the Google Play Store now. We're still working on getting up on iTunes. All you have to do is search The Average Podcast. We are also on SoundCloud.
Oh,
Awesome.
With
Follow me on
that,
Instagram. Whoop.
follow Eric on Instagram.
You can't personal plug more than once, Eric. God damn it.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm not going to say anything at the end of this podcast, guys.
No DMs, please. I don't appreciate them.
All
No more DMs.
right. Well, everyone
guys.
have a great rest of the week, and don't forget to send Vinny dick pics through DMs. Bye.